Hi, I'm Thomas Leonard, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to run programs using Xero install. In particular, how the launchers are created in the menus. I'll assume you've already watched the introductory video on the main page, so you know what we're trying to achieve with Xero install. This one's going to be a little bit more technical. So let's say we found a program that we want to install. For this example I'll be using Reinteract here. And first of all we notice that it's got a Xero install feed. A feed contains a list of available versions of a program. It's where new versions of a program are published. A bit like an RSS feed for a news site, say. Now, different desktop environments have different ways of installing software, but I'm going to use GNOME here, as that's the default with Ubuntu. So we go to Accessories, Add Xero Install Program, and we get this program Xero to Desktop. If you're using older versions of Xero Install, you might find this is on the System Preferences menu, rather than the Applications menu. So to actually install it, we drag the link from the web browser into the dialog box. We have to confirm the key that's signed this feed, as I explained in the previous talk. And then we have to actually download the software. It should just take a couple of seconds. Then we get to create the launcher in the menu. We've got a category here. The program suggested a default of development, which seems reasonable. So we'll click OK to create it. Now, there's a bug in Ubuntu, unfortunately, which means that when you add the very first program ever on a clean system, it doesn't appear immediately in the menu. And you have to go to Preferences, Main Menu, and then you just close that without doing anything. And then, by magic, your program appears in the menu. And we can click on it to run it. And we can do things with it. Like so. Now I said that the real benefit of Xero install is that you can understand what's going on when you install things. With normal packages like debs, rpm, setup.exe, make install or whatever, you're letting the package do whatever it wants to your system when you install it. And you can't know what it's going to do without actually reading every line of the install script. But with Xero install, you can be in control. You can know exactly what's going to happen, provided you know how it works. So I better explain. Let's close this. Now the basic operation in Xero install is running a program using its URI. That's this link here from the feed. So I'll just copy that to the clipboard. And if we open a terminal, we can actually run it manually. Xero launch, paste, and there we are. It runs, just as if we clicked on it in the menu. Okay, so let's try running something else. We could go to the website and find another link, but I happen to know this one. This is Roxfiler, file manager from the Rox desktop. Should download there. This one's a bit bigger than the previous ones we've been looking at. And as soon as it's downloaded, it runs. And we've got a new file. Now it hasn't been added to the menu. That's what this Add Xero Install program does. It adds programs to the application menu. And we can actually find how it does that if we go into the .local share applications directory. Inside your home directory, it's a hidden directory because it starts with dot. And we can see this Xero install reinteract rox.desktop file. That's what the Add Xero Install program did. It created this file. And this is just an ordinary text file, so we can open it with gedit, for example. And you can see there's an exec line here containing that Xero launch command. So this is the command that gets run when you click on this menu entry. And there's a few other bits in here, like its name and the icon to use for it. And if we delete this file, it will disappear from the menu. So there it is. And delete. And it's gone. So that's how we integrate a program into the GNOME desktop environment. But there are other commands we can use to integrate it with other things. So for example, if I want to create a shell command, a shell alias, so I don't have to type this great long command each time, I can use Xero alias rox and the Roxfiler URL. And that's created a shell command called rox, which I can now use, like so, to run it. Instead of creating a .desktop file, it created a shell script, which you can see there. And if we have a look at that file, once again we can see the same zero launch command. And again, if we want to reverse the effect of zero alias, it's just a matter of deleting this file. We can have a launcher for a program that isn't actually on the computer, in which case when we click on the menu entry we'll see that download dialog box. Or we can have programs that are available on the computer, but they're not in the menus. And that's really important when it comes to sharing programs between users. If every time a program's installed, it has to be added to every user's menu, then we can't really allow untrusted users to install software. But with ZeroInstall, everyone creates whatever launchers they want for whatever programs they want to run, and whenever two users happen to add launchers for the same program, the actual package is only downloaded once and is shared between them automatically. Okay, that's the end of this tutorial.